we cannot talk about what is not in the market. That player is not in the market yet. And answering the other question, why did he use Ajax? Does Maslela use Swados to market himself? Because it's a normal thing just to get game time or to be fit, especially during pre-season. I mean, Beckham went and played with Manchester United. It happened also with Arsenal, with Thierry Henry. So it's a normal thing, but for now, we're not saying anything because he's not in the market, so we can't comment on the player he's not in the market. When he's in the market, depending whether can reinforce the squad, because left backs are very scarce, left-footed players are not too many, So, but I guess I can't comment now because he's not in the market. If he's in the market, then I'll be able to comment because obviously there'll be big, scrambling for him, but it's not a modern player. Going to Africa, we try to increase our chances, to reinforce the team, and hopefully, the squad we have will give us a reasonable chance. I think we've done very well previously. We've been to a lot of semi-finals and any other team in this country. When winning it in 1995, like Benny says, it's not good enough. If you are going to market our league as the best, in Africa, if we are not going to be winning the Championship of Africa. And obviously, as PSL, we did, indicate that we want to support, a CAF. Hence, we are considering seriously to change the season. Because, South African players, when it's Christmas, it's Christmas. So now we're hoping that, the Board of Governors will be able to take a decision on that one. I'm not talking as the PSL, chairman, I'm talking as chairman of players, because it's been discussed. So if that happens, it's going to increase the chance for a lot of teams in South Africa to compete, evenly with the teams in Africa. Because it just puts you under pressure. In the middle of the season, you must go and play, you come back, we are tired, there's a Wednesday game, there's a Friday game. If you have seen the fixture now, there's a lot of games that we are playing. We hope that at that time, it might increase the chance of the team to give it a go and monopolize it, and also to make sure that, it becomes a league of choice. Because if we do that, players from South America, players from Africa, going to Europe, they want to come here. We have seen what has happened, the trend in Brazil. Players, I don't want to go to Europe anymore. They are remaining in Brazil. Because the league there is going to the level where there's no point of going away from home when you can get what you can get in Europe. So I hope you do the same to make sure that in the Southern Hemisphere you can boast yourself of a powerful league that can actually like what Europe is doing. So hopefully the future will determine what's going to be happening. I think it will come to the end unless there's
one last one. Finally, in Europe, when a player moves from a club to another club, we get to know the zeros and the figures and the biggest striker that you just signed now. How much did you pay to that?
That's why I said that, it was a pleasure to discuss with Benny. And he put his manager real under pressure. Because Rockmore is a shrewd businessman. He said, I'm not here for I've made enough money. I want to play football.
So is this charity?
It's not charity. It's not charity. But he made it a job easy for us, to meet Rob at a certain level, because he does best for his players. But Benny's, intervention, without me saying anything, to say I want to play football because I've made enough money, in my life. I think that was commendable, of Benny, because I think it's important to concentrate, on what is important, the remaining, days of his career, to see how best we benefit each other in this process. And that's the spirit. And he spoke to the people up there, the technical team, to say I'm coming to play football. Any other team, Benny Makai want to play football. So I think it's encouraging. So we are concentrating on that part, playing football. So the figures, South Africa. Sooner than later, maybe will change. Because there's this club licensing, and this anti-corruption thing of FIFA where they want, total disclosure to avoid all these other things that want the betting and whatever. So sooner than later, maybe we will come at that level. Because we're not at the same level. We're not in Europe. We want to remain, the same as teams. Because if you start, doing that, it puts so much pressure to everybody. and we don't have deep pockets, all of us, so we need to measure ourselves. I think what we have done, in the country, you can see how the league is competitive, because we've managed, to keep everybody, having the same confidence to say I can do better. So every game is unpredictable. I think it is very good, it's very important. So the issue of the money, if it comes, they're going to discourage a lot of other people. Maybe until you get benefactors like the Premier League, getting benefactors, from the UAE and whatever, maybe sooner they will come also, Then we're able to open ourselves, okay, because we've got Mr. Whoever next to us, who's a benefactor. At the moment, all of us are self-made people. I mean, 98% of the PSL chairmen are self-made people. So that in itself, is an inspiration. You say we can work so hard and achieve this level. So maybe in the future it will come right. Yes, last one.
Mr. Khoza, just on the point that you raised on the season, bringing it in line with the rest of the continent, is it an issue that is currently on the agenda? And if so, what are the timelines? When do you hope to have it finalized?
Well, I can't put the timelines because it was on the agenda in the last AGM. I'm going to discuss it fully, to come up with a decision. Because I think, when we did it for the first time, I think it's very important that we did it the first time in aid of Bafana. Because remember, there was a problem with the release of players. That when the coach wants the players, for the national team, some here are available in Europe are not available. And also we the one that, press very hard for the common calendar. So when the 1997 letter came from here, it was because of the one submission we have made as an NSL, to have this one calendar. So now with that, we can see it's affecting Africa. So we thought it's very important because the issue of now doing for Africa is no more there. There is because of the one common calendar. So let's be in line with CAF because of all in Africa and see. And also it's good for us, because unfortunately in South Africa, like in Europe, come June, July, we can't find anybody because we only see the sun when they put the money in the meter. They don't see the sun. So now with us here, our guys, when it's December. Everybody in Africa, December is December. You know what it means to all of us. So we thought it's very important not to strain the players. We could see the difficulties that we're experiencing when you have a short holiday, for the players. It's difficult for them to come back. Those that are in Africa, for them to come back because everybody comes back in Christmas from all over the world, to assemble. So you're going to miss out. So it's better maybe, to align it. If ever the members agree, we'll announce in due course when it's starting. Because with this, we are forever improving, the community level of the league. Hopefully it will come right. Thank you.